My name is Sheena with the Way of Namaste, and today I wanted to come on and share a Capricorn Full Moon blessing. I've got Palo Santo waving through the air, its fragrance igniting ancient wisdom, and we've got a sacred flame growing strong through this beautiful glow of a candle nearby. And I'd love to anchor us into planetary presence, sacred structure, and soul embodiment. So if it feels in alignment, I invite you to soften your gaze or close down your eyes completely, trusting in your body's intelligence to do whatever feels most supportive for you in this practice. Knowing that everything that I share is a sacred invitation. You are a sovereign being, so trust in your own knowing. We are not here to learn more. We're only here to remember. And today, as I offer a prayer calling in our 7 directions, along with a visual guided meditation, if you find your mind wandering, or any part of this that doesn't feel in resonance, then feel free to leave it behind. This is your experience, and today I'm just simply intending to drop us into a collective space of prayer, calling in the highest and greatest timeline, the highest and greatest choice for ourselves, for one another, and for every living being throughout all time and all space. So let's go ahead and begin with a breath. Maybe inviting in the deepest breath that you've taken all day. Inhaling in through the nose, feeling the chest expanding on the inhale. Maybe allowing a conscious moment of gratitude in the pause between the inhale and the exhale. Recognizing that if thank you was the only prayer that we said today, it would be enough. And when we feel ready, as we exhale, we might like to imagine, perceive, or invite something to soften. Any tension in our body to be released, any stagnancy of air to move through, and just allowing ourselves to become even more present in this moment with what is, calling our whole being forward. So let's take a moment to ground. You might like to feel your feet on the earth or the chair supporting you. Feel what it feels like to be supported. Not needing to do anything, not needing to earn anything, not needing to prove anything. But feel how the earth just supports us. How gravity just supports us, simply because we're here. Invitation to place a hand over your heart, and maybe the other hand on your womb or belly. And on this next breath, go ahead and breathe into the center of your being. And let us begin. We call to the east, the realm of the rising sun, where new stories take flight on the wings of breath. Mercury in Leo blesses our voice with courage, with play, and with sacred truth. May we speak not from fear, but from the flame of the heart. May our words be spells of liberation, carrying the codes of renewal. Here we welcome the East. We welcome Mercury. We welcome the breath of new beginnings. Let's take a breath in together. We turn to the south, the land of fire, of action, and the will to live. Mars moves through Taurus, slowing our striving and anchoring our devotion. May our sacred action come not from urgency, but from rooted intention. May we allow every step to be a prayer, and every effort an offering and honoring to the earth. We welcome the south. We welcome Mars. We welcome the path of embodied devotion. Let's take a breath together. We turn to the west, the realm of dusk and dream, where the veils are thin and spirit whispers home. Neptune flows backward through Pisces, reminding us to reclaim our soul's truth. We invite illusion to fall away. We allow our intuition to be our compass. May we soften into surrender, remembering we are held beyond logic. We welcome the West. We welcome Neptune. We welcome the waters of divine remembrance. Let's take a breath together. We turn to the north, the keepers of our ancestors and the bones of the land. Uranus stirs in the soil of Taurus, awakening new templates through the old roots. May we honor what has come before, while daring to shape a whole new future. And may we remember, the earth is not behind us. She is becoming through us. We welcome the north. We welcome Uranus. We welcome the ground of quantum changes. Let's take a breath together. We lift our gaze to the sky, to Grandmother Moon in her fullness, glowing in Capricorn's temple of time. She carries the light of sacred structure, soul authority, and divine responsibility. May we rise into our legacy with humility and with strength, allowing the moonlight to anoint our path with the wisdom of what endures. We welcome the sky. We welcome Grandmother Moon. We welcome the architecture of becoming. Let's take a breath together. We may like to bring our hands to the earth as we bow down to the earth, to the sacred womb of life, pulsing with golden radiance. Venus is moving through Leo, calling forth our inner royalty. May we root into the heart's fierce tenderness and and allow beauty to lead us home. We are not too much. We are never too little. We are always exactly enough. We welcome the below. We welcome Venus. We welcome the golden pulse of embodied love. Next, bringing both of our hands to our center, to our heart, to our belly, to our womb. We return to the center, the heart of all directions, the altar within. The sun in Cancer reminds us to mother ourselves, to return home within, to hold our becoming in gentle hands. Here we remember we are never alone. Here we remember we are whole. We welcome the center. We welcome the sun. We welcome the holy wholeness within. Let's take a breath here together. I invite you to feel, sense, visualize, or perceive the directions around you. The planets above and below. You are the temple. You are the ceremony. With all of our guides present, let's take this journey inward. Invitation here to take a moment now to come home to your breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling fully through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhaling the moment. And exhaling everything that came before. I invite you to allow yourself to settle here, inviting the earth to hold you, and just letting the moon above you shine her gentle light. With your eyes softened or closed, in your mind's eye, I invite you to see yourself at the base of a great mountain. It rises before you, timeless, ancient, wise. This is not just any mountain. This is your soul's mountain. Every single step that you've taken has led you here. And now the path of remembrance begins again. I invite you to see yourself beginning to walk slowly, breath by breath. You notice the trail is quiet but steady. Here there is no rush, only rhythm. Your heartbeat aligns with the pulse of the earth. And as you ascend, you come upon a valley. This low point carved from grief, from surrender. You pause and simply observe, recognizing that this valley holds part of your story. breathe into it. You do not need to fix it. You're invited here just to simply witness it with compassion, with love. And now you rise again and you reach a peak where joy and clarity return. The view opens wide, and here you can see how far you have come. Allow this moment to fill you. Let your heart remember that joy is just as real as pain. Continue on the path, winding through shadow and through sunlight. There are many peaks and many valleys, and each one is sacred. Each one is part of the becoming. You keep going, step by step, until finally you reach the summit. And you stand tall under the full moon, her silver light bathing your skin, your bones, your spirit. And here, in this beautiful stillness, you receive a blessing. It might come through a symbol. An image may appear. It might be a word, a sensation or feeling in the body. It might even be a guide, a messenger, an animal. Trust whatever comes, knowing this is for you. Pause for a beat as you listen. As you continue to receive and communicate with the magic of the moment. I invite you to feel, sense, or perceive this message, these images, this guide, bringing its message to a close, trusting you've received it all. And I invite you to place a hand over your heart as you whisper to yourself, I honor the mountain of my becoming. I trust the peaks and valleys. I am exactly where I need to be. Take another breath in and out. We have some very special messengers. The sun in Cancer, the maternal aspect of our zodiac, the Ma, the Maya, the Matrix. Father Sky, represented by this Capricorn full moon, calls in the divine father of the zodiac, ruled by Saturn, our divine leader, the authoritative figure within us, the Pa, the pattern of the Matrix, both coming together now, inviting us to notice our own patterns of our becoming. What has come to its natural completion that we're ready to release and honor? And what new timeline is being presented to us now? Birthing something new into this next lunar cycle. Capricorn represents our physicality, our earth, our bones, our practical nature. So I invite us into a round of EFT, emotional freedom technique, as we tap in each part of our body with intention, bringing in a mantra that allows each of our cells to remember that we are divinely protected and guided by the Mother, by the Father, no matter what our relationship may have been to these figures in our personal life. These zodiacs represented in the sky as within, so without, are coming through Cancer and through Capricorn today. So if it feels in alignment, I invite you to bring your index finger and your middle finger to your ajna, the place between the brows, as we tap in, repeating with me. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. And now taking on both hands, the index and the middle finger underneath the eyes, as we repeat again. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. Next, we move our index and our middle finger just below our nose, over the top of our lip. As we repeat again our mantra. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. Next, we move our index finger and our middle fingers to our chin, to that dimple below our bottom lip, as we repeat our mantra again. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. And next we bring both of our hands, this index finger and the middle finger, to our collarbone. We repeat again as we tap into our body. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. Next, we bring our index finger and our middle finger to the sides of our rib cage. We may like to cross them over if that feels more comfortable. We tap again our mantra into our body. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I've been waiting for. Next, we invite our index finger and our middle finger to our crown, to the top of our head, as we tap lightly on the top of our head and repeat our mantra one final time. Even in the valley, I am whole. Even on the peak, I remain humble. I trust my timing. I honor my path. I am becoming the mountain. I am the one I have been waiting for. You might like to come into self-acknowledgement pose now, feeling that divine mother, that divine father, bringing you into a warm embrace, giving yourself a hug, pressing all of this into the chalice. Remembering that time is not a straight line. It is a spiral temple. And every single step you take echoes in eternity. So walk with love. Walk with grace. And know that the future is listening. I'm sending you so much love, so much beauty,